One thing you need to master to become an excellent coder is compact code. Inefficient code causes your code to run slowly, and the code seems like Greek letters with all different weird shapes. Well, we're lucky to have loops to make our code more readable. Loops allow us to iterate over a block of code as many times as we want, which is why the name loops is perfect for them. Let's look at an example where loops can be useful. Let's say that I'm back to my school schedule, and before I go to sleep every night, I set my alarm clock to wake up at 8 a.m. in the morning. Let's say I could do this using the main method in the clock.java file. My first night before school, I will type set an alarm for 8 a.m. so that my alarm clock will ring the next day. The next night, I'll have to do the same thing again, so I will type set an alarm for 8 a.m. again. The next night and every night after that, I will be typing this into the program. Do you see what the problem is here? I'm just typing the same line over and over again. I wish I could just write a small piece of code so that I set it once and never have to set it again. This is where loops come in handy. This is how a program processes loops. We will learn how to write loops later, but this is what the computer does. It looks at the block of code inside the loop, and it runs that block of code over and over again without having to type the block of code more than once. The block of code can stay the same, and we can control the number of times we loop through the block of code. We can do 3 times, 4 times, 100 times, or even 1,000 times instead of copying and pasting set an alarm for 8 a.m. We turn this to something as small as this. As a result, the code is not redundant anymore and is more efficient. Now head on over to the next video to learn how to implement loops in your code and become a smarter and more organized coder.